Well, to those of you out there who work for this company and other companies, I don't speak with forked tongue. I'm with you. And I'm working today and have been for weeks on this. And candidly, I'd rather not be here today on the station or any of these stations. I'd rather just talk to you on my podcast, which is mine. And I do what I want. And I do what I want here, too. Make no mistake. But I'm doing it because I want something to change, and I'm giving them an opportunity to do it. But if they don't, this is going to be an entirely untenable situation going forward. You really want me on your airwaves every day talking about this? You have a choice. I work with you. I do not work for you. I never will. You may have had other people in a corner, but you don't have me. And it's my obligation, given everything I've been through health-wise, it's my obligation to stand up for them. A lot of them, their entire livelihood was at risk. I don't know if you cared about that or you just disregarded it. I don't know. Would you have a personal consultation with Fauci or something? They tell you how valuable these mandates are? But again, I don't know what led you to the mistaken belief that I was just going to sit back and take this and let these people wither on the vine. I'm not. So we find ourselves in this situation right here where I'm on their airwaves. You're listening to me on their airwaves. They're standing by a principle that's not mine. A principle it goes entirely against my ethos of freedom and liberty. And we're at loggerheads. So I'll be keeping you updated on that situation day by day. Let you know what I'm doing. And as I said, I don't see this going forward as a workable arrangement. Puts me kind of in a spot, doesn't it? Puts them kind of in a spot too. We both can't be in that spot at the same time. So I told you what I was going to do. I told you I was going to go on the air today and address this. And now you have it. And I'll be doing that every day. This is, I'm going to mark this. This is day 1 of Dan's vaccine mandate action. Okay? So we will be keeping track of this moving forward. I really don't want to do this. But because you've been gracious enough to listen to this show and listen to me, I do have to produce a product for you for 3 hours a day. And I do believe in that product. And while I'm on the air with these airwaves, however long that lasts, I am going to produce you a product so you're not wasting your time. But I want you to know I'm not letting this go. I'm not even considering letting it go. I'm announcing it publicly so you know I'm not letting it go. I'm announcing it to them on their airwaves so they know, you know, I know, we know, and they know nobody's letting it go. But I promise you, I have no intentions of letting these guys get let go, get harassed, because they made a private and personal medical decision on only one of the biggest issues of our time. Imagine the countless number of individuals trying to explain to these companies. Ever thought of that? The countless numbers of moms and dads who are sitting at some kitchen table explaining to their kids how they may have to move out, how daddy doesn't have a job, because a bunch of people in a C-suite thought it'd be a good idea to sit around and play pretend Dr. Fauci for a moment and mandate people jam something in their bodies that they don't want to take. You ever put yourself in that role? You ever put yourself at that kitchen table with mom and dad telling their kids that? Imagine how the kids respond, that fear they got to live with. You know, I grew up without a lot of money. My mom used to make bologna sandwiches for dinner. And when the bologna was no good, you'd cook it and you'd make it good right quick, right? I'm not leaving any of those guys behind. You can have me or you can have the mandate. But you can't have both of us.